going live. Morning coffee is live. Will you go share this if you can have the internet to do so?
Yeah, I don't know what I can do. I will do my best.
Sure. Copy. Technical difficulties are live. Yeah, checking that, man. Done. Go. All right. Nobody's chatting, so that's cool. I see some chats now. Why aren't they showing? There they are. What's up, Gaucho? Hey, Ryan. Tina, go ahead and talk. I'm gonna turn you up.
Hello?
Hello? Can you guys hear Tina? Give me a fish in the chat if you can hear Tina.
I can hear me.
Cool. Well, that's your way of communicating. All right. Well.
Did I start drinking today already?
No, Tina.
Like
it's 9 o'clock.
that might help my mood.
Disembodied voice of Tina. Can I move over? You can't see Chris. Chris is right there.
I can see Chris.
I'll come closer. Flicking his monster schnoz right now. Big old schnoz.
So they can hear me then or no?
I think so. You said you could hear yourself, right?
Well.
Can you guys hear Tina?
Oh my god, you're so loud.
Oh
my god. Okay, they can hear me. That's cool. I'm almost here. I've had a bad morning, you guys. I've had a bad morning. But, you know, sometimes it happens. So you really need me to run this thing, huh, Eric? You aren't able to.
I'm letting Why are you being mean? Don't take your bad morning out on me.
I can't help it.
I'm letting more people join the chat because we need to share it around. There's only 12 people here right now, so I'm trying to give a chance for more people to filter in before we start going on with the morning coffee.
You might want to turn your microphone down, darling.
What do you mean? Is that better? I'm gonna turn you down just a touch. She muted you. She can't. Can't you just turn her computer down? No. Well, for the 13 people who are here, we can talk about what we have going on before we have to leave for the premiere.
Maybe just talk a little softer.
I'm just talking, dear.
I know. I'm just trying to help.
Then turn your noise down.
That's not the point.
I moved the microphone farther away so it wouldn't be picking me up as much.
Awesome. I'm sure it's better.
Yeah. Well, we were at the preserve. Yeah, thanks, Danny. Big Flicks. Gosh. Well, everyone else, I'm peeking. I peek mics all the time. I know when I'm peeking. Peeking, bro. Peeking. Okay, so we played the preserve last week after some crazy air quality, and we'll talk a little bit about that.
Not after, during.
During, yes. And woke up early yesterday, ripped all the way down to Peoria, about 8 hours of driving with stops, and then we played Northwood Black. So we're getting ready for Ledgestone. We have Northwood. We'll probably go play Eureka today. I have a skins match at Northwood tomorrow with an amazing crew of people. I don't know if it's supposed to be talked about, but I think it's like Madison, Vinny, Erica, Chandler, Rebecca Cox, myself, and Zach Melton is emceeing the skins match. That I'm almost positive it'll be filmed. It would be weird if it wasn't. Um, and yeah, Erica and Skybreed are kind of helping put that all on, so it's gonna be so much fun. Skybreed, it's not OTV. Um, yeah, I think skins matches have really kind of exploded in that kind of way. It's just gonna be good. Do you want to tell us about your tournament, Christopher Clemens?
Yeah,
Preserve.
the Preserve last year was my first tournament since coming back from COVID because I didn't get to play DDO. So I was really excited to be back. They threw me on a feature card.
Mm-hmm.
That was last year, and the course of this year got better. I think got more like accessible for people. You know, there were a couple holes that were kind of too open. You could add some OB. It kind of didn't feel like golf to me. And I think after like the last 2.5, 3 months of playing a majority ball golf courses, I was just kind of like, man, another one, really,
Yeah.
really. But we got to play. You know, I didn't play very good the first 2 rounds, especially the second round. But I finally put a good round together the last round, so I felt good about that. But I was definitely looking forward to Woods, and we're here at Northwoods Gold or Black now, and it felt really refreshing. Hitting lines and it being really hard, like I am so down for that.
Yeah. Ryan Pilcher asks, "Is Northwood Black the hardest course you've ever played?" I think
It's up there.
It's up there as hardest. I mentioned on Paul Ulibari's post, he made a really great post in regards to what he likes about Northwood Black and how awesome it is. My comment was, I think it's a very, very good course, but a lot of it is still so new that the course hasn't been trafficked. So we had this issue at the Augusta Worlds where we played a course that was so fresh that the moment you were in the rough, it felt double punishing rather than when we go to some places that have been a little bit more weathered and tested and there's a lot more foot traffic going through them. More people have thrown into those woods and hacked their way out of them and created little gaps from stepping on stuff. That I think adds value to a course as when the rough isn't total jail, because the last thing you want to see is somebody get a nasty kick into the woods, and then they can't even get out. That I don't think is the type of punishment we're looking for when we have rough. I'm okay with people having to pitch out, but I would much rather see players being able to have maybe an option to be aggressive, but also having the smart option to play safe. That's when I think rough is good. We have played places where the rough is in some places where you're in the rough, but it doesn't need to do is hack and continue to progress forward, and it defeats the whole purpose of the fairway. So this is in the extreme of the rough is too new and will only get better in time as we play the course. It's seen on Jomez, on Gatekeeper, on GK Pro. It's seen on all these coverages, and then people rip through Peoria and are so excited to play these courses. We've seen it happen in other places, and I only see the course getting better over time. There's a couple holes that I think are absolutely awesome. It was really weird because we were walking up to hole 12, which is the par 5 from the old course from Northwood Black, crazy hard par 5. And I was concerned because I hadn't thrown a backhand really at all leading up to that point. And I'm thinking about it because it does feel like a really good backhand hole. But given how difficult that shot is, I will likely be throwing a forehand off the tee there just because my forehand is going to be much more warmed up and super dialed in going into that hole. And it's really, that's kind of what it's about, is making sure you're throwing your best shot in that can be the fact that I haven't thrown any backhands leading up to that point. I need to be sticking with the forehand play. But that's enough. We'll talk a little bit more about that, and let's roll into preserve. For me was decent. Had two good rounds, followed with one not so good round. The final day was a kind of a bummer to fall off like I did, but scrambled back to a decent finish. But I know I had more in me. I had aspirations for more, and I think the biggest issue with the preserve was how how it was so birdie or die. The moment that you didn't birdie a certain hole or at a certain point, you just saw you saw yourself drop 10 spots because the scores were so tightly packed. And I think with hopefully some positive feedback, that course will get a little bit tighter and have a little bit more separation. So pars don't necessarily lose you all that many spots. Birdies gain you spots, and bogeys lose you spots, rather than kind of pars lose you spots, bogeys lose you lots of spots, and birdies are the only way to stay even. So
I will talk about with the preserve. There was a chance that we weren't going to play the third round.
yes,
And for me, I was on the cash line, the cash line, and so in the second round, I had birdied 17, and so I was one stroke inside of it, and then I bogeyed 18. So I was like, "There's a good chance I'm gonna miss cash." I think it's like 3 years or something like that, and so I had that going, and so I was really excited to play Sunday
mm-hmm.
to have a chance, because it was in my control,
Mm-hmm.
and I cashed, which was good. But Sexton was also in the same situation I was. If they would have
Sexton
called it
has
short,
like a
10 years,
yeah,
10-year cash streak, and so if they would have called it, he would have lost his as well. So
pretty nuts.
I'm glad we got to play.
Heck yeah. It was the Disc Golf Pro Tour working with Seth Muncy and the Preserve event staff were doing a great job of communicating with us and doing what they could to keep us safe, which was awesome. Let's move on. Tina, how are you? You've been sitting here this whole time
Listening.
I know you're not having the best morning,
Kinda how it
so
goes.
what do you mean? We were just talking about disc golf.
She's used to it.
Hey, JCap.
Well, I mean, that's the point of these, is so you guys get to recap your tournaments, and I'm not there, so
Well, let's hear
I
about
want you
what
to
Tina's
talk
been up
about your
to.
events as much as you want.
Yeah, let's hear about what you've been up to before we run out of time. JCap,
Okay,
thank you so
before
much.
Today I've been on a roll.
Oh, I got some blue light, kind of aviator like. License and registration. Go ahead, Tina.
Yeah, I'm good. Today's just been a little icky, but not a big deal. Things are going pretty good with WhaleStack stuff. We're hiring again, trying to get, I can't really say hiring because everyone works on contract, but essentially, if you like to sew or you know people that like to sew and want to make money from home, check the WhaleStack Facebook page. Yeah. We posted kind of like a job listing yesterday, so we already have, 13 or 14 applications in, so we definitely will have some people. Just kind of help pick up the slack. It's summer, so we're really busy, and we haven't been doing wholesale for about a month now. Just because we've been so busy, we're not out of whale sacks, but we are out of kind of like our excess stock, which we usually have a lot of. Other than that, I made some shorts yesterday.
Saw that.
Did you dye your hair pink?
No, the bottom part.
Oh,
it's like an ombre into pink. Yeah, nobody noticed, but yesterday the reason I posted that picture is a bunch of paint in my hair, but nobody noticed. Everyone just noticed the pink.
Oh, I know the struggle, Tina.
It was like one person maybe realized that I had paint in my hair and not that I was just posting a picture of my hair. It was kind of funny. But yeah, so I finished painting the hallway. I'll post them like before and after photos because it looks beautiful now. And then apparently my mom's coming to town, and we might go to Disney and Am World. What? If you're gonna be at Am World, actually, yeah. Is anyone here gonna be at Am World? I think I'm gonna go hang out with Tyler that day, and maybe do Disney the day before. And then maybe my husband's gonna come visit me.
Thank you, Cheesy Peanut. Cheers.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Can't see me, but cheers.
Disney's sick.
I had a lot of people asking about Eagle ripping his whale sack. People deal with frustration, and he literally pretty much lost the tournament on that.
He doesn't
throw.
like whales.
Yeah, I mean that's it.
I'd rather he do that than break his hand.
I completely agree. There are things that I would like to see people do and not punch trees or punch the ground or anything like that that hurts themselves. So as it's not the best look, but people need to cope with their frustrations in certain ways, and Eagle does get frustrated like I do. And we have to be able to handle those in specific ways. I've been taking my Mini most of the time, and I take it, and it's one of those Dymax Judge Minis, and I squish it as hard as I can, and that's one of my coping mechanisms at the moment.
I have a little squishy ball with Eric's face on it, and I squish it.
Need to get one of those for Tina too. Oh, Tracy, thank you so much. Pod meetup at Idlewild.
I see her. I see that profile picture all the time on Facebook.
Tracy, I think I was trying to convince them to do a clinic on Wednesday. Is what I was asking. I'm going to talk with Jason Curl, so maybe we could do it. The clinic with DD, and then we can meet up afterwards. We can go grab some food on Wednesday.
Are you gonna be vending?
I might be. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to get anything in time.
I've had a handful of people reach out. Actually, Eric, check your email when you get a chance because I sent you 2 emails about Idlewild.
Okay.
Sorry about.
I don't have enough. We don't have enough because I did not order in time because I wasn't planning on vending. Because I don't want to go all the way out to Sunday.
Some stuff.
Okay. I have a bin.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
At Idlewild, though?
At Idlewild, I could try and see if I can get something in, but I would need.
Well, I have a bunch of stuff, darling. I could send you some things.
That would be great.
Well, actually, I'm going to Am World. Let's talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk off camera.
Yeah.
Figure this out.
I think we've just put so much stuff on the website, and I haven't been looking to order anything because there hasn't been the best opportunities to set up events at every event, but I probably could do. I will, if I can, see if they can do a quick rush order with some EO discs and stamp them up and get me one order real quick. I might try and do that for Idlewild and have something, but
Babe, we love you.
I have to reach out to Matt and see where he's at. So, well, thank you so much, Gabe. Yeah. I guess the other part is I have a lot of other things that I've been trying to plan on doing, like flying to Kansas and flying to Florida. Like that's been my priority, not buying and ordering discs. So. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's where I'm at. I'm just letting you know where my brain's at.
Did you have an answer for Tracy?
I said Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. Good. Sorry, I missed it. I know she's been trying to get a hold of you for a while.
Yeah.
Apparently, Tracy, the best way to get an answer out of Eric is donating $5 during our morning coffee.
No, the best way to get an answer out of me is to be persistent and send me messages. I think one of the best places you could do is actually go through Discord. I think that's probably a better place because I check Discord more often for WoW stuff, for some Rocket League stuff and other things. So that might be a good place. And don't don't
Oh,
feel
message
bad
Tina?
if you're being persistent because I've probably read your message. I just answered in my head and didn't actually reply to you, so you have no idea what my
A lot of
answer was. Unless you can read
Also-
minds, which also sick, you're a superhero, but also just remember that's how my brain works. I will
Also, don't message Tina.
yes, and do not message
Please.
Tina.
Please don't send me
Yeah.
messages to get a hold of Eric. It's infuriating. Not that you guys are reaching out to me, but that Eric's on his phone and his computer as much as he is, and he's not answering messages, and then we get on my plate.
Well, why did you have to be so responsible?
I know. What's
Get a
wrong
lot
with
of
being such an
messages.
adult?
It's crazy.
Oh, Austin Wida, let's
Austin,
go.
what?
Thank you so
That is
much.
so sweet of you.
I think we are going to Cracker Barrel after this, so
Cool.
we're gonna meet up with Raven Klein, Team DD member.
Is she coming?
I think so. So you
will
need.
you get some chicken tenderloins for me?
I might. That's your best friend, Tina. You guys went to the same college.
Raven?
You haven't met her yet, have you?
You like her?
No,
You didn't meet her at DDO?
I don't think so.
You guys would get along. Hey, Reese Powell, thank you so much.
Holy crap, you guys!
You guys are
Y'all
awesome.
crazy today. Thank you.
We should do some post-round production commentary, but nobody's asked us yet, so our time will come.
Who did I have done it with?
But we haven't done it together. Have we?
Oh, yeah, we have.
We did like DD coverage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to. I like doing commentary.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Yeah, get out of here.
I do.
Leave.
Those of you in the chat right now that play Minecraft, we have a new server up and running, and there's always people on. And if you're not in the Discord, what are you doing?
Yeah, why not? Let's share the Discord. I got it.
Yeah. With my extra free time, I've been on there quite a bit lately, so come hang.
Nerd alert.
Join the Discord. Do it. Got a lot of stuff going on. I'm actually gonna go see if I can see if that gets any traction on Facebook.
What? Discord?
Yeah. Do you
What
like
do you care? You're never in there anyways. Got him.
and video games? Fine.
Tracy, I've been on there lately. But yes, you win. You are on there the most.
Got it. Let's see if that works. Edit post. Tag people.
Oh,
Tina.
Sin's in town. In Morton.
Yeah. I met Springer, who's a frequent Rocket Leaguer and person in the pod. And he gave me some venison jerky that he made himself.
Eric Springer?
I think so.
I don't know. I just liked my post.
Yeah. Super nice dude hanging out with Dylan Horst. Awesome dude out of Pennsylvania. And yeah, it was kind of cool. I also at the Preserve met one of our patrons. I don't remember his name because my brain.
Yeah, Rick.
No, but well, he told me his tag on for Patreon, and it was just
Robert!
so cool.
Sorry.
Thanks, Robert. Living it, loving it.
You take it back, Robert. Nobody likes Eric in the mustache. Oh wait, just me. I hate it.
Dan Hamley.
Yeah!
Yeah, dude.
Woo!
We need to kind of push him back a little bit for you. He's all the way out in California. He's like always missing out on the morning coffees. Yeah. I feel like Tina would hate my look. Have you seen any of my look from this past week, or did you not care?
Your look?
His look.
What does that mean?
Here, I'm sending you a picture that I'm going to use for my post later.
Well, I don't like your face the way it is right now.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, Tina, does your face hurt?
No.
Well, it's killing me. Got her broom roasted.
No, it's not. You like my face.
I do like your face, but you're being mean
My
about.
face
You're being
doesn't
mean to
have
my
nothing.
face.
You got
So,
a dirty mouth.
We go look at the picture I sent you.
Oh, if I Photoshop a beard onto that, I'll really like it.
Do you not see the headband, high socks? Like
yeah, you look like AJ Grizzly.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Nah.
Oh my God, you do. Whoa, you do.
Huh, you kind of do. Yeah, it's funny.
Trying to be somebody you're not?
Nope, I'm just trying to be me. I did that look back in when we first met. That's what I was looking like, Tina.
When we broke up, you looked like that.
Oh, that's why you broke up.
Why is that the direction you go?
You broke up with me, so that's not why we broke up.
Why is that the
maybe it was
direction
because
you
you
go,
liked it.
Tina?
Damn. But it made you a little more okay with it.
I'm just saying facts.
I understand that, but there's like ways to word that aren't as make things seem super bad.
It's not super bad. Okay, Eric, show them the picture I just sent you in your Facebook. Not the whale sacks, I accidentally sent you that. My quick edit.
Oh my
This
God.
is what I do to any of the pictures Eric sends me now.
It looks so much better that way.
I just throw a beard on him real quick and he looks so much better.
Even if it's scraggly.
Joe Padilla! Oh, he just sent you money to shave your mustache off.
Oh, that's not enough. It's gonna be shaved off right after Idlewild.
Yeah, whenever you're coming here, right?
Yep. And I'm going to Kansas, but the big part is because I'm coming to you.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Don't.
You're shaving for Bobby again.
Oh my God! I knew you were gonna say that. You're so
I'm gonna
dumb.
text him.
You're so dumb.
What the heck, Bobby?
For the stash.
I get it.
Oh, I thought you were saying
He's
this.
an attractive man.
I was trying to save the stash. If we can get what is it? If
Joe,
we can
you're
get
fired.
if we can give $1,000 that goes towards Tina's garden, I'll keep the stash.
No. That is
$1,000?
a win-lose, and I don't like it.
I'm just saying $1,000 towards the Tina's gardening business to keep the stash.
No.
Wow, you won't even take $1,000.
But Joe's also fired, so.
Joe, you're not fired. I'm calling her
Yeah, he is.
bluff. I'm calling her bluff.
You don't get to make these decisions.
No, you're bluffing. You're bluffing hard.
Eric's in the chat. How do you enjoy the jerky? You were just talking about
It was super good, Springer. Super good. Good flavor. I mean, venison jerky is always up there, and it's going to be a great snack for this week. So I'm excited, especially out at Northwood. I have a feeling we are going to be playing.
We're gonna live out there.
Yeah, I honestly think we should bring our tent and stuff because we might have to play our rounds, camp overnight, and play through the night. It's gonna be nuts.
Oh my God, Joe! I can't believe you just posted that in our chat. Can we delete that comment?
What is it?
Flag it.
Oh my
Put 'em
God!
on.
I'm deleting that comment. Reported.
Seriously. Delete it and put him in a timeout. Oh, wait,
Unwanted commercial content or spam.
Was it about what I think it was about?
He just said he's
We're not
applying
saying those words.
to another company, the one that sucks.
No, you don't get to say that.
I will say
Talk about
that
it.
is my opinion. I
That's your
do not like when people take other people's
That's
ideas.
not my opinion, just so
Yes.
you know.
That is my opinion.
Gabe, Grimley, what's up?
Thank you so much, Gabe.
Pork, sun, and soil, regardless. Jacob, you're friggin' awesome. Jacob sends me nice little comments on every.
That's awesome.
By that picture he sent me.
What?
I didn't know what he was talking about, but he's watching
Yeah.
because I was laying there like a French girl. It all makes sense.
It all makes sense. Oh man. So we got about a little over 15 minutes until we're premiering the quick little practice round video, similar to the ones we did at Worlds. I don't know if it's the right type of videos we're doing, but it's content. It's giving you guys some insight on what's going on.
I hate when people say content.
What's wrong with content?
You want to know why I don't like it?
Sure. Let's hear this.
Content to me means that you're just trying to put stuff out for the sake of putting stuff.
Filler?
Yeah, like it feels like I don't know.
It's content. That's what it is. That's what anything is. That's what all that we post. Anytime we post, it's content. If it's social media content or if it's video content.
Why I don't like it?
I guess because
if you're gonna post a lot of things, like sometimes it's not gonna be like your most like, oh my god, I'm so excited to post this. Like sometimes you just gotta post stuff.
Yes, sometimes you just have to post
Especially
stuff.
if you're posting stuff a lot.
It's about continuing to stay relevant and put stuff out as a way to make sure that everybody knows you're still there. No, we did not get a naked Chris again, acid burn.
What? You what?
Chris knew he was on camera the other day. He knew it. He wanted to show his bum.
Is that?
we need a lot more money in the chat, and we'd probably get banned from YouTube.
Let me donate.
Yeah, we don't need our channel being deemed as a rated R. Explicit
I mean,
channel.
I did put that this was not made for kids. So
I know we put that every time. That's because we flare sometimes.
yes, we do. Yes, we do. So
what was I gonna say?
I'm at today will be, and I'm planning on. I'll probably run this afternoon. But yeah, I think I will be at 99 today. Tomorrow will be 100. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Whoa! Are we gonna celebrate?
I don't know. I haven't really put much thought into it.
You know what that might coincide with too?
What?
Since you haven't drank as long as I have, you could be close to like 100 days too.
Yeah, because I didn't drink at DDO. Drink.
You stopped drinking a long time
Yeah,
ago.
then you're probably over 100 days by now, because I'll be at like 85.
Mm-hmm.
Just for no reason. Like, I would drink like maybe on a beer on a Sunday, but I just decided like, let's see how long I can go. Why not? Challenge yourself.
Yeah, when it comes to just getting these runs in, it's been nice. I was on the treadmill the last little bit because the air quality up in Michigan or Minnesota was bad. Michigan. So it'll be interesting to kind of be running outside again. But I will get a run in this afternoon after we go rip Eureka. So I'll be nice and sweaty, nice and sticky, and get an awesome shower.
Eureka, a new one.
I am ready to play Eureka. I kind of like that course. The more time has gone on, yeah, it's just hard. I know. I think I'm throwing a lot more backhands out there, so I have to have my backhand dialed for Eureka and have my forehand dialed for Northwood.
Throw like what 15 backhands at Northwoods.
I'm throwing
just explore.
Yeah,
that's all I throw.
I'm throwing
down for that.
Forehand Felon or Raider on almost every single hole at Northwood. It's kind of stupid. It's not stupid. It's just like it's the shot, and there's a lot of shots where it's like, oh, this is a straight pushing forehand, and I kind of like that. It's one of my favorite shots to throw. So I'm excited. I don't think there's many changes to Eureka. I feel like Eureka's kind of maybe. I don't know if it's hit its final form, but it's pretty close and has always played very fair. Where you're going to see players, you're going to see players shoot anywhere from 9 to 12 out there. The best scores are going to be there, but a good round is anywhere from 4 to 8. So if you can minimize the damage on some of the earlier holes and start getting rolling on the back, you can put up a really solid number on both rounds out there. It doesn't even take that much, because if you were just continuing to put the disc in bounds. And if your birdie looks are all circle 2 or circles at one edge, like you're still going to play well because you're not taking any bogeys.
It's a course you have to play smart on, especially for me. There's holes, especially in the early, like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 or something like that, where par is like okay, but then I have to birdie all the other ones, you know, to have a really good round. But it's just like the baseball field hole. It's just like a 450-foot righty hyzer, and it's like, I'm okay with
I took notes from Yuli. I've just been taking a Lucidex Felon and ripping it out to the right, and then easy
I'll
pitch up.
Like Paul took a 5 or 6 last year, and it's like I'd rather not mess with it. It's like I can.
Yeah.
Tina recorded the video of me parking it with the forehand a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But
yeah, boy.
Yeah, but it's just not. It's not there. If I can.
Is it always worth it?
No.
Yeah, if I can just take a par both rounds and not have to worry about getting a 5 or a 6 on it, then that's okay.
Yeah, because I mean, 5 or 6 hurts you way more than a par does on that hole. And the next hole, the long open one, is
I play that one, both of those for par.
Yeah, I try to started doing that.
The next couple.
Yeah,
and then you can get rolling in the back 9. You can kind of.
The back 9, I feel, is where you got to get your strokes in, because there's just plenty of holes that are birdieable, but they're I think the part that the danger on those holes is like it's so much about your tee shot. Yeah. Like if your tee shots,
it's windy on the water holes.
Yeah,
it can be bad, but it hasn't really been windy, so
we'll see. Well, we were in thick woods yesterday, so we couldn't feel any wind.
It was windy at the preserve, though.
I think this is what we've seen from Nate Heinold and Ledgestone in his designs is we have this a lot where Eureka, the very first time I played it, was not fun. It was too much OB. It was stroke and distance. It just wasn't what we were hoping for as a course. Then it changed a little bit. And then I think we finally got to the iteration where we're at now after a couple of years. But that's when it got good, and that's what I think what we want to see from these courses that we're continuing to have kind of come into our sport is I would much rather them not do what the Preserve has done. No offense to Kale, he has designed a great course, but it's just too easy for the professional players, because if you don't force us to throw to a specific spot and you just say throw wherever you want, people are going to tear it up because we're that good. If we can cover just distance and it doesn't matter, I can be in some tall grass and still throw 500 feet. I threw on the 1,500-foot hole at Preserve. I threw a patent pending roller on one of my shots because my tee shot wasn't that good and still was able to save par. I'm sorry. On a 1,500-foot hole, I shouldn't be throwing a shot that doesn't go that far and still being able to get par. That doesn't make sense to me. But to get back to the point is I would much rather see courses go to the extreme of too difficult and then working back from there to find the middle ground than starting too easy and then working up to being more difficult. Because I feel like when we go from the highest extreme, we're not sure if what the waters are to test how hard courses should be, where that I think kind of pulls us into a better spot. Like I feel like Maple Hill has a couple holes that in the past might have been, wow, that you can't play that hole's way too hard. And I'm thinking about I think it's hole 6. It's the hole with the wall on the right side. It's a dead straight tunnel, hard, really difficult par 3. It's like OB on the left, OB on the right, really tough gap to hit. And that's kind of insane. And in the past, that might be too hard of a hole. But now as our sport has kind of really grown up, like that hole's really good. It's one of the best par 3s on the course because it's such a great separator. You can throw a good shot and still have to scramble for your par. But if you throw the best shot, you're getting strokes on the field, and I really like that. So I think that's what we're going to see with Northwood Black is that this year it might be a little bit. It's going to have it's going to be a little too hairy, and you're going to see a lot of pretty gnarly scores. But if this layout changes just slightly and everything, and we see the rough not be as rough, in 2 or 3 years, you're going to see the scores being, a little bit farther under par because players have learned it and they understand it, and the changes have allowed for better scoring. So
I think that
there it is.
yes, moving towards courses where par is good,
Yes.
par is 1,000 rated or more is
Great.
good. At the preserve, and a lot of courses we played over the last couple months, what players who are excelling have is a distance, and you don't necessarily need to be accurate with that distance, because when you throw 600 feet, 550 feet, yes, you're going to lose some accuracy. And courses that don't punish that and just reward distance, it makes it to where a small percentage of players can actually win the tournament or actually do well.
Yeah.
And so
we saw the D-Glow too. We talked about
making courses more just harder, adding OB will make it better, especially on the Pro Tour, in my opinion. Having courses like the Preserve every once in a while is fine, but when you have them for 6 or 7 tournaments out of 10 over a 3-month span, it becomes a little disconcerting, I guess, and it's just not very fun to play for some players. That's why you're seeing Eagle excel over the last couple months, and why he's had trouble at other courses that are more wooded, because he excels at those. So if we're going to have this span, you might see some players not playing those stretches
in the future. Yeah,
because Eagle and other people skip out on tighter courses and woods courses because it doesn't set up well for their game.
Mm-hmm.
So,
we were talking about D-Glow being a little bit more closer to what we want out of a more open course. There's a couple holes where they could fix it, but there are plenty of holes where if you end up in the wrong spot while throwing for distance, it's not like, oh, that distance is still better than landing in the right spot because you covered enough ground. No, there are so many spots at Toboggan that if you throw it poorly, you're like, par is now the best option. And I think that that's what should happen when you miss. And, I look at hole 1 at the Preserve as a prime example. People were throwing it as far as they possibly could and being able to throw and crash into trees and get birdies, where if they OB the right side and the left side was OB, but if now you know that you can't flip it right, you can't finish left, and you need to keep it in the middle, I think that would change a lot of the scoring on the hole itself, and it
would make it different. It would make it to where you were playing golf. You have to make a decision. Do I throw a mid-range off the tee,
or a forehand or something?
Chip forehand.
Thank you, D.
Instead of
Lillo.
just taking a driver and chucking it and making sure you miss right. Because I saw people on my card throw it 300 feet right, almost to cars, like nowhere near any fairway.
Yep.
And then they still can have an opportunity for birdie. And it's like that's not good enough for a Pro Tour event.
Totally,
in my opinion.
Justice Xander, I don't know. I think some of my favorite courses are a good mix. My 2 favorite courses are the Green Mountain Championships courses, Fox Run and Brewster, with European Open being in that as well. The Beast. I put those 3 courses as my top, and if you look at them, one is a decently wooded course, one's a open course with a little bit of woods, and then the Beast is a perfect mixture of woods and open, which is awesome. We got about 3 minutes until we're gonna pop over to the premiere of my practice round at the Preserve. So yeah. It's all pretty good. Tina, how are you doing? Sorry, we kind of just tangents there.
You're fine. I don't mind. I'm just listening and enjoying.
Yeah. Well, we got 63 viewers. It's been awesome. Alan Ryder, thank you so much. I know I need to get back on some Rocket League. We miss you guys.
Crazy on the donations today. Okay. We have to do a giveaway. So you have to come watch the video with us, and we will do a giveaway on the video. I'm so glad I remembered because y'all have been awesome.
It's been great.
And
been really great.
Holy crap with the donations today. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Um,
We love the content.
Heyo.
Great. Let me get that link for y'all really quick. Studio, here we go. And just a reminder, if you like games or friendship, pop into our Discord. We have the most positive, fantastic support group / entertainment center over there. If you like disc golf, if you like games, if you like Eric, Oakley, and myself, you know, it's just a lot of chit-chatting about all things fun and awesome. And we also have this little section where people can vent about stuff. It's called Judgment Free, and I've actually really enjoyed that because it allows people to feel kind of vulnerable and share the things that they're going through. So please join the Discord. We love it. It's really an awesome place. All right, there's the link.
Everybody go there.
There's 2 links. Go to the YouTube link.
Go to Discord.
And pull up that video, and we are going to watch this premiere together, and we're going to do a giveaway over there. So don't forget to come on over. There's 60 watching right now, so there better be 60
Thank
on that
you, Austin.
video.
We will. We will.
Something cool. We'll see you over there. Eric, you want to end the stream?
Yep,
so
got it.
Pop over?
All right,
All
everybody.
right.
Thank you so much. Be dynamic. Bye, Chris. Bye. Love you, Tina. Bye.